Well, hello everyone. I hope you like the orange, all of the orange. It's October, so yay! Time for all of the orange colors, right? Orange and black, always representative of October. So we got disconnected last week because of Helena, the hurricane. Yeah, came on down to Memphis and affected us a little bit too. But anywho, um, we'll pick up where we left off, and then we'll do a little bit more. So let me get the gang in here. All right, today we got the co-host of Southern Moses herself, Sybil Marie Presley. Hey, Sybil, how are you doing?
Hey, enjoying the fall, my favorite time of the year.
Oh yeah. Well, the fall hasn't really kicked in. It's like I was telling you. I went on. Let me turn my volume down. I'm watching a show on my phone. Um, like I was telling you when we were in the green room. My body is changing with the season, but the season hadn't changed with the season hasn't changed yet. My body trying to change, but the season isn't changing, right? Let's get the heartbeat of South in here and see what he got to say about the season and Halloween and October and all of this weather. What's going on, Tim? How you doing?
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Oh yeah, hanging in, hanging in. What about yourself?
All right, doing the same. That's
Yeah.
all. Yep.
All right. Well, everybody have to catch us on replay because I have to admit I did not share and didn't do much promotion this week
Yeah.
of the show tonight, which is be in our favor. That way we can do a short show. But we'll have it there for them on the replay. So what I'll do is all day tomorrow and all day, not all day, but tomorrow and Sunday, I'll just share it everywhere and let everybody catch the replay. How about that?
That
Okay.
sounds good.
That's good. Okay, great. All right, so the first thing that I want to do then is I'm going to go ahead and put this link in here. Last week we were looking at the family crest, and every name has a crest because most of the citizens of the United States have ancestors who were from Europe or um, people of color were named after their plantation owners for the South, especially. They are some people of color brought their names with them, but they have still inherited their name from some ancestor in Europe, right? So the name of the website to go to, Civil,
Okay.
and I know that this will be interesting for both Kathy and Elaine. They like to do stuff like that. It's really easy. It's House of Names NAMES.com.
That is easy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
House of Names.com. I just put the link inside there for everybody to see.
And that'd be a great gift for someone.
It
Yeah.
would, wouldn't it? Yeah, someone that really would like to have that. A lot of people not interested in stuff like that, but a lot of people are too.
Oh, yeah. Great
Yeah,
gift.
yeah. So
You'll know
Civil,
who's interested.
go ahead.
I said, you'll know who's interested anyway in your circle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true.
Best.
Yeah, we pretty
I-
much know. Well, and then if you don't know, you can always ask them because they probably never even thought about it.
Yeah.
It's great information to share.
And the
yeah.
the crest.
Yeah, it's great information to share. Let them know, in fact, that their name does have a crest.
Hmm.
Because I really don't know how I ran across it. I don't know. I can't even remember last week how I even came across it. But I think that I had visited the site in the past. I think that's what happened. I was under my bookmarks. I was looking for something else and saw that, and I clicked on it to see what in the world is this, right? You know how we do. And then that's what came up. But yeah, I think that I actually did about 3 years ago share this site or a picture of my crest for my name for my family. So that's why I had it bookmarked, and that's what happened last week. I was looking for something, a site that and that's what I do. I bookmark my sites when I have them, that if they're of any importance to me, and then that way, 2 or 3 years down the road, I can always go back and look for it. So I was looking for something else, and I actually saw that there. So we're gonna start with you, Sybil. What you got for us tonight?
Oh, you want me to dive right into my segment? Is that
Oh
what you're
yeah,
saying?
well I'll tell you what. Let's take a break. You're right. Let's take a break, and when we come back, Sybil, you can do your segment. And then, so y'all stick and stay. Don't go away. Then we get on over to Tim and see what he got to talk about tonight. And then we're going to hurry up and get on off here and out the way. Right? All right. So here we go. Let's do a long one this time.
Okay.
All right, Sybil, take it away.
Okay. What I want to share with everybody this Friday is, as most of you know, I have different characters that I do. Hot Hoe Lady, the waitress at the soap opera grill, and the Elvis lady. Well, I've added a new character, and it kind of fell into my lap. I wasn't looking for it. And I don't have a photo, but maybe I can share it next time. And my new character is the Memphis Jukin Granny. And
Mm,
that's quite different. And I'm attracting a lot of attention already. I created a Facebook page, the Memphis Jukin Granny. And how this happened is somebody in my circle got in touch with me and to inform me that there's a group in Memphis that's launching a campaign to have juking in the Olympics as a category. They have breakdancing now, and
mm,
they asked me could I please share it and post it,
mm,
and I said okay. And then I thought, well, why not me take one of my characters and create Memphis Juking Granny, and everybody loved that. So I'm leaving October 24th to visit my family until November the 15th. And then
mm,
Crystal Harris with her Lakia production company, she's a filmmaker.
mm,
Well, we're going to get together and create me a video down on Bill Street.
mm,
And we're going to use volunteer juke and dancers. And I'm going to do my thing. And I'm going to play four different parts myself and the Memphis Juke and Granny and the Pothole Lady And the Elvis lady, I have four parts in the same video, and then the Elvis lady, I'll go out in the gates of Graceland, and I'll just throw in some Elvis moves along with the juking. So I'm teaching myself uh, my own style, of course, but some juking steps. They have plenty of those on YouTube, and they actually have a lady here in Memphis that teaches juking. So that's going to be quite a project, and anyone that wants to come down on Bill Street for me videotaping, uh, you are invited. So I'm kind of representing the senior citizen to get out of the rocking chair, and you don't have to be a professional juking, but get up, move around, and dance and that type of thing. So it's also drawing attention to the characters that I do, and I'm looking forward to that.
So why don't you tell the people in the audience, because we have people who watch the show from all over the world that might not know what juking is. So what is that?
It started out years back. There was a hit song, "Gangsta Walk," something like that. Tim
That's
might remember.
correct.
Is it called "Gangsta Walk" or?
Gangster Walk, WALK.
And it kind of stemmed from that. So it gave Memphis the spotlight as to the originality of that dance, and it became a movement. And now there's professional juking dancers from Memphis that actually travel throughout the United States teaching this and representing it. And so everyone so far has been very excited. When I say, well, I'm the Memphis juking granny, they just bust out laughing right off the bat. If I can go to Goodwill or someplace, I'm thinking about, I'm open to ideas too. It's going to be a video, a music video, and I got in touch with, Sonia's love of her life to see if he might have instrumental.
Who?
Sonia's husband.
Okay, you just kind of went faded when you were saying
Oh,
the name.
oh, okay. Well, let me turn up the volume. And I'm asking around. I want something with lyrics that must be clean. So I got my little fishing pole out there fishing around. Got a couple of feedbacks. So me and Crystal will choose something that they will volunteer for us to use in video. And somewhere down the line, I want to write a hip hop song and call it the Memphis Juke Granny. So that's what I'm doing now, and it just kind of fell in my lap. So it just opens another avenue to shine a positive spotlight on Memphis. And of course, I'll get on Channel 24 in different places and discuss it when it's done. And of course, you and Tim is welcome to join in the video. It's going to be in parts and pieces, almost like a mini movie.
Mm.
If I can come
So I still don't understand what juking is. Are you talking about dancing or walking or what?
no, no, it's definitely a dance. And
Is it just one particular dance or is it a lot of different moves?
no, juking it is a movement style, and I think, like Tim remembers, it started from Gangsta Walk,
What
Hmm.
and
is it similar to?
they it's it's not quite break dancing, but
Yeah.
it's more creative and almost acrobatic, and but it's fun to watch.
Acrobat. You gonna do acrobatic dancing?
No, I didn't
Ah,
say.
ah, ah.
Don't take me literally when I say acrobat, but they twist their legs. And, um, it's a particular movement that's only originated here in Memphis, and nowhere else has it been done that people know of. Memphis gets all the credit for that.
So
So
Tim, let Tim put a spin on it. Maybe he can explain it to me better.
yeah, and before I go, anybody can go to YouTube and videos and look up juking, and they can watch the dancing.
Well, I
It's
will, but I just want Tim to get see what his explanation of it
I think
is.
I think Tim can do a better job.
He
I
might,
don't know.
he,
I'm
he,
kind
he,
of.
he,
I
he
just
might not
know.
because he's not a dancer that much either.
No, I
You know,
This was something I think probably started around with my son's age bracket. However, it is a form of dance that
Mm,
was originated here from
mm.
another dance that's from here.
Oh,
Right. If you had to put it close to anything, I would say it would be partially break dancing.
it's,
wow, that's a lot of work there.
it's near, but I'm going to put my
Yeah,
own spin in it. And
it's gonna be no
it's
spin.
going to be like a little mini movie. And I'm thinking also to go to Goodwill and see if I can find a walker. And you'll see me before at the beginning of the video, maybe me, poking down the sidewalk, and the song comes on, and I throw it in the grass and I start dancing. And we're gonna put it together like a 3 minute movie, actually.
Okay. Well, all right, and good luck, because I won't be around. I mean, I will watch it and support
You
you, and
better do it.
I will promote it. I'm talking about I'm not coming down on no Bill Street and nowhere to park and all of that kind of stuff. Nah. But I will support you and promote your film. And
Yeah, but you can do it on the show.
yeah, nah, I'm downtown and around about now. I'm not ready to get into the film business. I mean, getting out there,
Yeah.
being in videos and stuff like that right now. But I am thinking about in 25 though. However, and it probably might be more like the fall of
Yeah.
25 because I've got to have some time to finally begin the writing process. But I would still like to begin the series
Oh
of
yeah.
M Pearls, and
I was gonna ask you that tonight.
yeah, I want to do that. And I probably started in the fall of 25, doing some of the filming, but 9 times out of 10, the series probably won't get released until 26
Yeah.
because I'm gonna take my time doing it and piecing it together.
That's the only way to do it. Just take your time.
Mhm. Yeah. And I want to go ahead and follow up with it because it would never imagine to me that that movie would be such a success
I
that
know.
people liked it
And
so
your
much.
first movie, your first one.
Yeah, very first one, and it ended up on all of these platforms picking it up way before anybody else got their stuff out there on the platforms. And
I was
mine was the first one from Memphis to show up on the Roku channel. And I don't even know how long it had been out there. Somebody told me that they saw it on the Roku channel. That's how I found out. I'm like, what? I didn't know it was on. That was last year, way in the beginning of last year. And guess what? It's still there. So
how many
somebody's watching it because
people
they
find it?
don't keep these movies on
No.
these platforms if people are not watching it. So
Right.
it's still on there, and so that means the people are watching it somewhere from all over the world. The Roku channel is all over the world. Um, it's on your TV. If you have a Roku TV, then
You can see.
you can just put type it in there in the search bar on your Roku TV, and it'll bring it up and show
Oh,
you
okay.
everywhere that it's playing, and then you just click on it and play it for free.
That's marvelous.
And a lot of companies have inserted their commercials in between, and Sandra and I started writing them down last year so that we would be able to go back to these companies to get donations from them since they just blatantly and so welcomingly just put their commercials on there on the movie.
I didn't know
But
you did that.
yeah, they select what movies that they want to promote their products on. So they selected it, and so what happened is it was so many companies that we got tired of kind of check every week. But we still have a list. I think I still have a list somewhere. Sandra probably got some of hers, and so uh, what we'll have to do is probably just start watching it again and write down some new ones because A lot of the major companies too. That's what was so interesting to me. That's why I started to writing them down.
I didn't know they could just barge in on your movie and
Yeah, they can because see what happens is they have this. It's distribution. It's entertainment distribution companies, and what they do is they offer they solicit uh, commercial time from these big companies.
oh,
And what they do is they give them different categories of what movies and series that they can put uh, their commercials on. You know, they have what's available,
oh,
and the companies themselves select which ones they want to place their commercial on. I don't get anything from it, though. That's the bad. That's the downside of it. Us filmmakers, that unless we are like a major film company, then us independent filmmakers, we don't get any of the profits from it. So that's the downside. But it is still good publicity. So we're gonna go back to them, Sandra and I, in 25 and ask them for donations because you ran your commercial on my movie at such and such a date, such and such a year. So we just would like for you to donate whatever you can for our series. So that's the way we're gonna be putting it to them. Say,
that's putting it politely.
yeah. Yeah, we're not gonna, and they might, you know.
You can't never.
Um, yeah, and family movies is what people are looking for now because I think people got burned out on a lot of the vulgarness of the
Yeah,
country.
yeah, the profanity and bunch of mess. And
Yeah,
it's disgusting to see a little 1 or 2 year old that their parents put on Facebook and laughing at it, saying 4 letter cuss words. They think it's so cute.
yeah, they think it's cute, but you know what? Bad parenting creates bad kids. That's all I gotta say about that. And we're
Well,
gonna take a break, and then we're gonna move on to Big Tim now, Mr. Harrington, and see
Mm.
what he got to talk about after we come back from this break. So y'all stick and stay and don't go away. We will be back. Let's do a long one. Here we go.
A VPN is great for security and privacy. By hiding your IP address and encrypting your traffic, it shields your data from snoopers and all kinds of cyber attacks. But its protection scope is limited. So, NordVPN is becoming more than just a VPN. We are introducing a brand new feature to the desktop apps, Threat Protection, and it's going to take your digital security to the next level. Once you enable it on your NordVPN app, Threat Protection will guard your device against malicious websites, malware, trackers, and intrusive ads, even if you're not connected to a VPN server at the time. That's right, when you switch it on, it'll stay on, regardless of your VPN connection. Let's take a look at how it can improve your cybersecurity. Online, one wrong turn can spell disaster for your private data, but not with Threat Protection. It blocks dangerous websites that might potentially host malware, even if you click on a dangerous link by accident. Next up, Malware Protection. If you accidentally download an infected file, it's not the end of your devices just yet. Threat Protection scans every file you download. If a file turns out to be infected, it gets deleted immediately before it can wreak havoc on your computer. Most websites you enter are stuffed with trackers that follow you from one page to another, creating a unique profile of who you are and what you like. Threat Protection blocks trackers, so you can surf the net with more privacy. Ever opened a web page only to be bombarded with intrusive ads and loud autoplay videos? Well, they're not only annoying, some of them can actually be a cyber threat. Threat Protection blocks the intrusive and malicious ads on the spot. So, how do you take your device security to the next level? Make sure you have the latest NordVPN app version on your computer. Then open it and click on the little shield. It's the Threat Protection icon. Toggle the switch on and enjoy ultimate security. You can also find Threat Protection Lite on your mobile apps, but it won't block trackers or malicious files on your phone just yet. Step up your cybersecurity and stay safe. If you want to make the most out of NordVPN, subscribe to our YouTube channel.
All right, I gotta stop that one. That one wasn't gonna stop. Okay, I'd like to encourage the team, our co-hosts, Tim and Sybil. What I'm going to do is this. Since we're just getting back, onto um the camera. People thought we had been on staycation for quite some time.
Hmm.
So now we want to get our viewers back to us again, where we can definitely get some conversation going on in our chats. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start creating the link for the show, putting it out there at least on Mondays or Tuesdays. And I'd like for you guys to send it to your friends, put it on your page, ask people to come and watch you and join in the show with us with comments and things like that. Because um, I know that they might not, but what all we can do is ask, because what they could do is, we know Friday night is a busy night for everybody. So what they can do, and they're tired. If they're not busy, they're tired. Like me, I'm tired, but but we still do our show.
Yeah.
So, but what they can always do is go back and watch the replay. So what we want to do is make sure that we have that we put the access to the show out there for them. Okay,
Okay.
Gotcha.
great.
Good deal.
All right, Tim, what you got for us tonight?
I don't have a whole lot. Everywhere you look is just a hot mess.
Yeah.
If we look at the candidates with the mudslinging that's going on, uh, back and forth.
Mhm.
We got Israel and Iran, uh,
Mhm.
missiles going off. You name it. It's just totally chaotic all the way around.
Well, I think it's about 30 days now left until election.
Yeah. Uh,
Actually, it's less than that for me. By the way, early voting in Memphis starts October the 16th, so we only have 12 days until it be before I vote in the presidential election, y'all.
yeah.
So for Memphis, cause I always do early voting, I can't do a line.
I like the
And,
early.
and so actually, I have less than 15 days left. Well, approximately 15 days to go and vote before election time. So I got a lot of thinking to do, Donna.
You ain't by yourself.
Would
you
say
know,
civil.
You ain't by yourself. It's
You got a lot of thinking to do too, civil.
I don't know what to flip a coin or what.
but our whole foundation, the fabric of our country, depends on this
Mhm.
voting.
And
We got it's like going all in. We got everything riding on it for the
mhm.
right person to get in to do the right job that needs to be done.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, so
Well, what is
it's,
Trump doing? Have you been watching him lately?
He
I
has
have not.
yeah,
Hold on,
No,
civil. What?
I'm
he
going to
did
say,
he did a big boo boo.
What he do?
He had a party for a bunch of wealthy people.
Mhm.
Him he has a problem sometime with his mouth,
Mhm.
and he made fun of some widow with the death of her husband. Joking around, and that didn't go over well at all.
Oh, really?
He
When was that?
just a few days ago, he's talking himself right out of a cell.
yeah. So that's
Oh.
what I mean. It was a lot. It's a lot of mud going on.
So when did this happen? There's some Mr. King. Luther, Sarah. Hi, Luther. Thank you for joining us tonight. We got disconnected last time, and um, my power went out. A power hurricane, Helene was cutting up. And Luther, if you would like to join us in the studio, I'll see if I can find the link. Last time I did put it on Facebook. I know for sure I did not put it on there this time. In case you don't want to do a lot of typing
They
and you
need to.
just want to come in for a minute and to talk, because I know Luther like talking politics and the state of everything else. But um, oh wait, here it is right here. I'm going all in my email. I forgot the link is in the studio. All I gotta do is copy the studio link. So if you would like to come in to the studio, you can come in on your cell phone and join us for a short while if you like to. Okay. But we're talking right now. Yeah, all you have to do is click that link, Luther, and it'll let me know when you arrive in the green room, and we'll put you right on in here with us. But if you don't want to, you can just type in the comments that you may have while we are live. And I'd already said we're not going to stay that long because I failed to do promotion. And a lot of people don't even know we're broadcasting tonight because I think they thought that, well, they don't know because we're just coming back to the camera. You know, we've been on radio. And so I felt in my duty to really promote the show. So that's gotta leave us a little empty of comments tonight. But anywho, back to
Yeah.
you, Tim. And
Uh, no, I
what?
would just here's my thing. It doesn't it matters who you vote for, but here's the thing, and I
All
want
right, there's Mr. Luther. Well, hi there, Luther. How you doing?
hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm
All
doing
right.
good. Well, you look good for an old man. I ain't seen you in a long time.
Yeah,
Welcome. Hi.
I've been trying to get on for the past 3 weeks. I got so
I'm
much
just,
stuff for you you would not believe.
what's going on, Luther?
Well, yeah, wait until your son finish his.
Okay, all right, go ahead, Tim.
No,
Well,
I
you
was
can
just
jump in any time because he finna talk about politics. I know what
well,
Tim
no,
gonna talk about.
no, I just wanted to throw in there. I mean, this is really an important election, and
Mhm.
in my opinion,
Mhm.
we don't have the time to be afforded to be doing on the job training.
Mhm.
We just don't have it. Not
Uh
now.
oh. Uh oh. On the job training, huh?
Yeah,
So you are basically saying bringing somebody that's already been president before.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
We're not
Okay.
gonna like. We're not gonna like either. We're not gonna like the whole total of each candidate. I don't care who you vote for.
Mhm.
Well, that's true. Cause
It's
there's some things about each one that I like,
yeah,
and there's some things about each one that I don't like.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the way the mop flops.
Hmm.
I think Luther got everything that he like about one.
Okay.
No, you know, about 3 weeks ago when I was on your show,
Mhm.
that was before she selected a running mate. I
Oh.
told you the best thing, the only way that she could get in is if she had Liz Cheney on the ticket with her.
Uh huh.
And everybody ridiculed me about it.
No,
Well, did you
I
see what
think you
happened
telling the truth
yesterday?
because that Waltz man, he not he's not up to snuff. He talked too much. You know who he remind me of, Luther? A car
Yeah.
salesman.
A
And
used,
what do
not a
car
new one,
salesmen
a
do? All they
used
do
one.
is lie, right?
Mm.
Well, Liz Cheney and her daddy has gone on a tour with Pamela now.
Oh, really?
Montana, all up in that area, they're touring.
Mm.
So now that goes to show you that it's a lot of Republicans do not want Mr. Trump in there, period. They're willing to do any and everything to get him out.
Mm-hmm.
But what I see, and I don't know if a lot of you all can catch on to it, and it's getting too close to a major war.
Yeah, yeah.
Last Friday, and a lot of people don't know about it, they attacked three United States vessels.
Mm.
They hit one, but the public said no, it didn't. But they put Iran put it smoking and the other ships had to come side of it and help them put out the water. So that
Mm.
was a lie.
mm,
So then yesterday they attacked a military base in Lebanon with United States soldiers on it.
mm-hmm.
So they retaliated this morning.
Uh-oh.
I looked up on this what they call this Iron Dome.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's supposed to be the
Okay,
greatest defense system in the whole wide world.
ain't nothing. They said each one of those missiles, the cheapest is $50,000,
Yeah, they do.
up to 2 million,
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah.
and they shot 300 of them.
You
Now,
mean
where
the
could that money have gone?
interceptors? You're talking about the interceptors, yeah. But
Yeah,
Iran say that 90% of their missiles got through that Iron Dome. And see,
yeah,
I saw it live myself when it was
uh huh,
happening. I was watching it, and they didn't lie. They
yeah.
did, and see, Israel has this gag policy where they don't let no their news station, the soldiers, IDF, nobody talk about the damages that
That it
happens
did.
over there.
Well,
So they want to they tell the White House there wasn't no damage done, but they were lying because I
yeah.
saw
Well,
them hit.
they didn't. They told. They didn't tell the United States that they were going to attack.
I know. They told them
But we are
while it
giving
was
them money to
yeah.
fight this war, and to me, it's like we're drawing down what we got stored, and if we're retaliated,
We ain't gonna
how
have
are we
nothing
gonna get
left.
it back?
Not gonna have nothing left. It's
Because
done.
they got tons of resources. They got China. They got
No, they don't got China.
all
China.
Russia. All those
China.
people are going to pull together against this country.
Oh, against us, yeah. I thought you
Yeah.
meant Israel had China. And I can tell you right
No,
now,
no, no, no.
China and Russia and Kim Jong Un over there in North
Yeah.
Korea,
North Korea.
all of them are with the Iranians. They are
Okay.
not with Israel.
So day before yesterday, I don't know if any of you all remember, Bank of America shut down.
Y'all remember?
All right. My sister paid a company with a check that out of her account at Bank of America. She paid them $2,000.
Mm-hmm.
So they came back and told the check wasn't no good. She went to the bank. They told her the money wasn't no good. She showed
Mm.
them her bank statement
Mm-hmm.
that she had got 2 days before and how much money she had in the account. So the check should have cleared. Do
Mm-hmm.
you know at
You
2 o'clock
froze.
this afternoon, I had to cover that check for her because they haven't put the money back in her account.
How long ago was that?
And she's a retiree from First Tennessee Bank, and she's retired from a couple other places. And she takes in about 8 to 12 thousand a month off of her
Mm-hmm.
retirement, and
Mm-hmm.
they can't clear her checks, and her
So
credit
how
card ain't
long
no good.
ago how long ago has that been now when that bank cut down?
It happened 2 days ago.
That the bank actually shut down. I thought it
They
was
shut
last
down.
week.
Google it. Google it.
Oh, I
Uh,
thought it was last week.
no, it
Uh,
was 2 days ago.
Recently.
3 weeks
So
ago,
why are they shut down?
because who is the biggest owner of Wells
Oh,
Fargo
the
and Bank of
Zionists,
America?
Israel.
No,
Who?
China.
Oh, China. For real?
China. And that guy out of Oklahoma.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So what they're letting the United States know, they told them they call themselves gonna pull this longshore deal and slip everything in and block the election. That's what
Mm.
Trump and them had planned.
Mm-hmm.
By the fact that they got so many military supplies and food and stuff out on the docks,
Mm-hmm.
they went in there and they told them, you better carry your blank to work and you can't talk about this no more until after January the 15th.
Oh, that's why they made the dock workers go back to work.
They go back to work now.
They went back to work today.
They went back to work yesterday.
On
and they
Friday.
can't
On Friday.
negotiate no more until after January the 15th.
You
Yeah.
moving your phone and you freezing.
Okay.
You got to let it stand still.
Got to okay. I hold it right here. So
Okay,
the
yeah.
thing I'm looking at is China controls everything.
Of course they do. We owe China about $2 trillion. You know that, don't you? The
Yeah.
United States does. And that's the reason why I never understood. It's so stupid that if I owe you some money, I'm gonna always try to be your friend until I can pay you that money back. And
Yeah.
then after I pay your money back, then I can let you go if I don't want to be your friend.
But you see, they
United
can't
States don't
afford it.
think
They
like
can't
that.
afford it. Here's what China is doing. China is going to make sure that the dong is going to be the currency of the world because right now, 150 countries have devaluated the dollar. They are getting away from the dollar.
I heard that too.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so Trump and them trying to beat everybody out of this Bitcoin deal. And that's going to be another catastrophe that we're headed for.
So what is Trump trying to do exactly?
He wants them to freeze the doc, let the country go into a depression.
Freeze the dollar.
I mean, yeah. And he wants the people to go into this new coin.
Oh
And it's not
yeah.
going to happen.
That's what Jenny was talking about, Sybil. Remember that on politics?
Uh
Yeah.
huh.
Yeah, Jenny
It's
was
not
talking
going to
about
happen.
the new currency that's
Right.
Yeah.
coming.
Uh-huh.
But did you see where those two 20-year-olds, one in California and one in Florida, stole $230 billion
No, from where?
Bitcoin scam?
Oh, the
Mm.
Bitcoin. No, I don't fool with that mess. That I never did. That never did attract me. I know.
I've been buying gold.
I've heard some. You bought some?
I've been buying gold. I don't
That
mess with.
that's what I'm gonna tell you. Gold is if you gonna buy some coin, buy some gold.
Well, I bought the gold bars. I buy an ounce every month.
Mm.
I paid
An ounce every month. That's about $2,800. And now, the last time I looked at the Dow Jones, the gold value was about 2,800 an ounce.
no,
Is that
I
right?
paid 19 for an ounce.
1,900.
1900.
Mm.
If I sell it, I can get 24.
Also, it dropped to 24. But yeah, what I'm saying. See,
No,
yeah, I
no.
know.
I paid 19 for it, but I can sell it today and get
But
24.
24, yeah, because gold keeps rising. That's what I'm
Every
saying.
time the dollar drops, gold goes through the roof.
Yeah, it does. I watch the commodities. I watch the Dow. I don't have any gold, but I mean I've got some gold jewelry, but
Yeah.
I don't have a block, an ounce, a bar. I don't have a bar of gold, but I do have a few silver coins. I got some of those old Lady Dollar pure silver coins. You
Uh-huh.
remember those? I got some of those, and you remember when we went to war with Iraq, and the United States, when the United States pulled out of Iraq, I had some Iraqi money, and
Uh-huh.
I sold all of that on eBay. Now I got some Afghanistan money, but I don't know when it's gonna. It's not worth anything right now. I don't know when it's gonna get any value, if any, at all. Anyway,
I bought a kilo of gold when I left Vietnam. I'm a retired.
your volume keep going down. What's wrong?
Trying to
Get back
fix.
close to your phone.
Yeah, this thing fell down.
No, I'm talking to
Not
him.
yours.
Oh,
I'm talking to
I
Mr.
know mine
Luther.
fell down.
But see, we
I
can't
bought
hear
a
you
kilo when
now.
I left. I bought a kilo when I left Vietnam.
Your
And I
volume. What happened to your volume?
got it was four hundred
Luther.
dollars.
Luther, we can't hear you. You going
You
in and
can't.
out. Stop messing with your phone. Get it set on the volume and just don't touch it anymore.
That's where I got it.
Okay, now we can hear you.
Okay, I bought it, and it was $400 an ounce.
Yeah, that was cheap.
Yeah. So my wife deceased, which I really wanted to go dig up and whoop her butt, but she sold it, and I had to pay the taxes on it.
She sold it. Yeah,
She
that's
sold
true.
it because the government had seized it anyway when I first came back in the country. But I
Mhm.
had to sit on it for 10 years before I got it back.
Oh, okay.
I
Where were
found
you
out they
out of
gave
the
her
country? You were out of the
$86,000.
country where?
Vietnam.
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 Yeah,
You a veteran too.
yeah.
My
They
son
gave
is a
her
veteran
$86,000 for that kilo
Mm.
on the taxes.
after the taxes.
After the taxes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's when I realized that gold is the commodity and the thing to invest in.
Always gold's gonna always be
Yeah,
there.
it's gonna hold its value.
Gold
Yeah.
and gold had not lost any value since they dug it up in California. I can tell you that right now.
All right.
Since the gold rush, right?
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Gold has never. I mean, it might go down a few dollars,
Yeah.
but losing total value, no, that ain't gonna never happen. Not with
And
gold.
this is my last issue, and I'm going to listen. This purchase of downtown hotels is the biggest bag that we have ever been put into. We're going to lose our rear on it.
You talking about that Sheraton?
They got to give it, after they purchase it, they got to transfer it over to a nonprofit organization. And who do you think that nonprofit organization is going to be?
I don't know, cause I don't know too much about the that hospitality business.
It's going to be his mother's church,
Whose mother's church?
the mayor.
Y'all only elected him. I didn't vote for him.
I didn't either.
I
Yeah, I
didn't
didn't
either.
vote for
And I
me.
told her, Diane,
I
I
don't mind
told her,
telling. I voted for Judge Joe Brown because this town needed somebody tough. We needed a tough sheriff.
Yeah.
they're going to end up putting that organization in her at church because she got a nonprofit status.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to end up over that whole deal, even with him being in the office or out of office. They got
Mm.
that for 20 years.
Mm-hmm. You know, he gonna be rich.
It's going to be a
His family gonna be rich.
He ain't no different than all the other crooks.
That
nope.
I know, right?
They
No
all
different.
crooks.
But see, I can look at somebody and tell if they crooked or if they extremely crooked. And
Yeah,
all everybody was all lipping and licking and lacking and lapping up around him just because he was a young person. But I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it, and I do hope that he doesn't win because I don't see I see something that's not there
yeah.
that should be there, right?
But then I told
No, I didn't.
her, put it on her
I
bill.
voted for Judge Joe Brown because Judge Joe Brown already got his money, got plenty of money. He don't need no money. He wasn't gonna take no bribe. And wasn't nobody gonna tell him what to do.
Well, I voted for Willie.
You voted for
I
Willie.
voted for him too.
Yeah.
Who you vote for, Sybil?
Judge Joe Brown.
Oh yeah, Judge Brown. Yo, Judge Joe Brown is tough. I mean, he's not scared.
He tells it like it is. People got
Yeah,
mad
he'll
at him.
tell. Yeah, he'll tell like a what. And this town needs straightening up. And they, of course, they didn't want him. They did everything they could, and to keep him from even being on the ballot. They always want somebody that
A puppet.
Green. That's
A puppet.
green.
that's green, and
Yeah.
that's yeah. That was a good word. That was a kind word, Tim. Thank you.
Mm.
Every
Somebody,
time a person get in with less than 25%, that
yeah.
shows you it was a mess up.
I saw that post too. That
Mm.
was ridiculous.
Yep.
That was ridiculous. I know more people voted than that. I
Mm.
know. Because all the seniors always do early voting. And heck, the seniors in Memphis cover about 35% of the vote.
Well, I tell you one thing. One thing they better remember is old Harold Ford had to do time behind messing with that money here.
Yeah.
But
And
they
his
not gonna
brother.
catch. But they not gonna catch him because they letting him do it. You see what I'm
I'm gonna tell
saying?
you. I'm gonna tell you, I kind of beg the difference. I'm gonna tell you why.
They made Jaron sleep on.
We have so much we have so much FBI involvement that's finna go on because one, because of the assassination of victims as well as in jail as well as out of jail. So the FBI is very, very close if they're not already here. And
Well,
see,
I'll tell you, you're right about that, but
They
it's
already
not gonna
here.
be the FBI because they just as crooked is. I'm gonna tell you who gonna do something
CBI,
about it. Let me tell you who will who. When they find out, I'm gonna tell you who might stick their nose in it and get it straightened out or stop it or do what they get that court order and what. And that's gonna be those white Republicans from
well,
Nashville, those
well, you know,
politicians.
I'm gonna tell you why I said what I said because I knew it for a fact.
Mm,
when 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 I got hired, we got hired on as a deputy jailer down there. It's when I come to find out about the history about it
mm,
and what actually went on that the Federal Bureau of Investigations took over. It was due to some of the same misconduct that they have going on now. Uh, this in the past, it originated from a young man being assaulted over and over again. That's what happened when the feds came in last time. This time, as we know, we got what I don't know. I think up to 4 deaths that has happened. Uh, I don't think the feds are going to turn their head on that.
but see, you're talking about two different areas. We're talking about the political arena.
Right, but
You
I
talking about
said,
the jail and crime.
but hear me out. I
Mm.
said that to say this. Usually, when the FBI starts snooping, they start snooping other places too.
But
They
not
may
let
come.
somebody tell them.
They
And
may.
I'm but there's got to be somebody to tell them, and nobody in Memphis is gonna tell them. But I'm gonna tell you who's gonna tell them. Those Caucasian Republicans and senators up there in Nashville because they don't like nothing about Memphis. They always dipping their nose in politics down here and trying to run this
Did you
city.
you see that
Am I
about that
right?
FBI shootout today?
No, I didn't see
No,
that.
shoot out where?
Well, they had a shootout in our
Luther be
down
knowing
in
everything.
Hernando.
Luther need to be
Okay.
Luther. You need to be a host
They
on the
had a
show
shootout
because
in
you know
Hernando.
everything.
But what they didn't tell nobody, but the FBI and Secret Service have been using that area for training for years.
Uh
Mm.
huh. So what was the
And they had a
shootout? Who they
shootout in the
shootout with?
hotel.
Yeah, it
With
was one
who?
Two
fatality,
FBI
right?
agents,
I think it
two
was one
FBI
fatality.
agents.
Oh wait
Mm.
a minute. Two FBI agents were shooting out at each other.
Right. They said it
Why?
wasn't, but I know somebody that was down there. And in fact, they done put everybody in there out.
That's funny.
Oh, okay.
The two agents shooting at each other.
They fighting amongst themselves.
Mm.
Yeah, you got good and bad in there, everything. We already,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So it's not shocking. It's just a guy so messy. It's messy now.
Okay, Luther know everything. I vote Luther come and be a host on the show. Everybody hold their
Mm.
hand up that vote yes.
Come on board.
We have 2 men and 2 women. That's good. 'Cause I see you be available on Friday night. So what's your excuse?
Well,
You don't
I
have
was
to come
gonna,
every Friday night. You don't have.
I'm a 7 day Adventist, and from sunset on Friday to sunset on Saturday is my
Oh,
day of
okay.
worship. Okay.
Oh,
Now, what I did want to do was get with you. I'm going to sponsor a BUPS trip
a what?
for 51 people. I'm going to
A
sponsor a
bus,
tour
B
in
U
June.
S.
Oh, I thought you said BUTT.
Oh,
No, BUS.
no.
I thought it said butt
Okay.
strip.
No. I'm going to
STRIP.
take everybody to Monticello, where Thomas Jefferson lived,
Monticello, Tennessee,
and in Virginia.
Virginia.
Like
Okay.
Washington, D.C. area.
No,
Yeah.
Virginia. Oh, okay. So when is that gonna be?
It's going to be in June because I'm going to tell you what I did. I ran up on a lady that's one of the descendants of Sally Hemings.
Did you really?
Yeah,
Mm.
her named Anita Trumbull.
Okay.
and the blacks are getting ready to do a tour. What they did now, listen, this part is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
They claim that 2 years ago they found a tunnel that Thomas Jefferson had for her to be able to come into his room at
Oh
night.
yeah, he had a lot of kids. Yeah, he
Yeah.
did. He had a lot of kids
So they
from
fixing to open that up.
okay. Yeah, well, I like to go. That's why I
Yeah.
want to know when it was because I got to get my dog vaccinated
Yeah.
and all her shots so that she'll be able to stay away in doggy care while I'm gone.
Yeah. Well, it'll be a 2 day ride, both to and from, and then 2 days at the place. So it'll be a week.
A whole week.
And
Okay,
I
so
got a
and
sponsor. I got a sponsor that's going to pay for the hotels, and
really,
I'm paying for the bus
so this
and
is gonna be
everything
a
else is on
free
it.
trip.
No, it's not a free trip because you got to pay to get in and out. But we're
Oh,
going to pay for the transportation.
and the hotel.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that's
I
pretty much
call
a
that.
free
I
trip.
call that. That's free every day in my book.
Yeah.
That's free in my book. That's free in my book too.
Sybil, you gonna
Yeah. But
go?
That's
that's
a
an
Tim, you gonna go?
educational thing.
We'll
possibility.
go.
I
Can you
definitely, I definitely
can
think
you
about it.
reserve us 3 seats then?
I'll let you know how we go. I'm trying to get with them. Anita Trumbull, she's sponsoring, and
Okay.
last year she had 57 buses load of people coming
Wow.
from
Wow.
South Carolina and North Carolina because
Everywhere.
everybody wants to see it.
I know.
And they got the picture that he painted of her.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really nice. So yeah, reserve 3 seats because we coming with you.
Yeah, that's my project this year because
Okay.
I think we need to know.
Yeah, yeah, that would be really nice. Yeah, but I tell you what, I know for sure you won't have trouble filling up that bus. You won't
Oh
have
no,
any
I
trouble.
don't think so.
So it's
Uh,
going. You need to do this by VIP status only, and us three are VIPs. Cause you're gonna have
well,
everybody from everywhere want to go, right?
yeah, we got to put the package together and then put it up, but it's going to be very educational because you're going to see how a lot of us, or as I mean, black people have been abused
Yeah.
and not given credit for a lot of stuff that we should have been given credit for.
Well,
See,
of
they
course.
had a fight between the Jeffersons that are white
Mhm.
and the ones that are black.
Mhm.
And all of them are judges, lawyers, and doctors
Yeah,
on
they
both
are.
sides.
I have seen kind of the history of
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Well, see, I went to the one when they had it in Columbus with her,
Mhm.
and it was just strange to see all the resemblance.
Oh yeah, yeah. They look like him.
Yeah,
You can tell they is. He can't. Wouldn't
but
have
they
been
didn't
no.
want them to get the credit. They didn't want them to take over.
Well, they were hidden for years. They only just been made public for probably about in the last 15 years, maybe 15, 17 years, something like that.
Well, I've
It's.
known her since '75,
Mhm.
and when she told me she was a descendant of it, I thought she was kidding.
Mhm.
And then she took me up there, and I was just totally shocked.
Mhm. Mhm. Well, yeah. When people tell you something, it's worth listening to them.
Yeah,
It's like I was showing those family crests last
yeah, I
week.
saw that the other day, and I was trying to get you on that one.
Yeah, I put the link in here.
Yeah,
It's at the top. It's called houseofnames.com. It's real easy to
yeah, I see it.
find. Yeah, houseofnames.com, and you can go there and search any last name that you want to search, and you can find out the history of them. It'll show the whole family from all the way back to the 1000 and 1100, 1200, 1300, all the
Hmm.
way up to a certain amount of years, like in the 1900s on some of them.
Hmm.
And the other thing about that site is that it's got another section where you can put somebody's last name in and you can find out where they're from, their family is from, and where they live now, and when they last voted. It's really weird. It's a great site.
Hmm.
So check it out.
Yeah.
And you think about what I asked you about Friday nights. I don't mean every Friday night, but
Yeah, I understand that.
every
Uh,
now and then,
yeah.
whenever you.
Well, I got something that I'm going to up on Louisville, Kentucky on the 16th.
Hmm
The
of
Lawn Expo.
October.
No,
That's
no,
for.
this month.
I was about to
They
say
have
this
come
is
out with
October, Luther.
okay, all right. They've got equipment now that can cut your yard with the use of your cell phone.
They got a what?
Cut your yard with a cell phone.
But is what is it?
It's a lawnmower, big lawnmower.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I've seen that commercial.
That, no,
Uh,
this is a GPS tracking system.
A tracking
You just
system.
gas it up,
But
do
you
your
got to buy
polling
the
track,
more.
and it cuts itself.
But you got to buy the more.
Yeah, it's cost me 32.
3,200.
No,
What?
32,000.
32,000. Well, that's
Dollars.
what I'm telling you now. I've already seen that commercial. I
Hmm.
mean, I mean, I knew about that.
Yeah,
I already knew
Honda
about
already
that.
got one. Honda already got it. But
Yeah.
Club Cadet is fixing to come out with theirs.
Who?
Club Cadet.
Club Cadet.
Hmm.
So what you got? A Honda?
No, I got Cadet equipment, and then I got grasshoppers.
Uh huh.
But this is the future. Only thing I have to do is go on a lot yard marked ABC. It'll go up to an item, cut around it, won't cut over it, won't bump into it,
Good
won't
run by
scratch.
batteries. What? How many batteries you got to put in?
Lithium, lithium.
Well, look, I use lithium battery on my
Okay.
yard, and I have a small mower, but I mean we
Hmm.
push it,
Yeah.
but we still have to change the battery. One battery's not gonna cut my whole front. How many batteries you got to put in it?
The whole bottom is a battery. The whole
And how
base
many
of it is.
hours will it last?
Oh, it
Cause
can
it'll
go up to
tell you
36 hours.
how many
36 hours on one charge.
36,000 hours.
No, 36 hours.
36.
Oh, 3 days.
Yeah.
3 days charge.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, well it depends though too.
Yeah.
On the
Because if the
yard.
grass, whether the grass is low, medium, or high.
Well, when I get there and I'll be there on a Friday, I'm gonna call you and let you see it for
Okay,
yourself. Now
okay.
that's a definite.
You gonna come on the link on the show and
Yeah, I'm
show
gonna
it
come
off.
on that link. Make sure.
Okay,
Mhm.
that's on the 16th. That okay, got it.
Yeah,
Is that
that's
on a
that weekend,
Friday?
16th to the 20th,
And that's on a Friday, right?
right?
Okay, now I'm looking because the reason why I said no, October 16th is a Wednesday.
Yeah,
It's
but
a
it's still
Wednesday.
that's when I get there.
So you're gonna be here on the 18th
Yeah,
on a Friday night.
right.
Okay, I'll make sure you have the link. Okay.
See that I like to go that last day because they don't want to take the equipment back and they
Hmm
drop the prices.
You're right. You're right
Yeah,
about that.
yeah, they dropped them prices. I bought a vacuum last year from them that's valued at 11 for 52.
Oh yeah, they do that. That's the best time to go on the last day. This way, cause see, I used to I was a seller at flea market on Sunday when we had to be told I had to take out my supplies to the car and the customer come
Yeah.
through. Man, yeah, whatever you got, yeah, I'll let you have it for this. They want to take it back. They were simple. Somebody used to go with me out to the agri center.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I did.
But yeah, you told me you weren't getting the grass cutting anymore.
Well, I'm on a
Well,
contract with a company called Acme,
who?
A Acme, and they pay
Act me like on the car too.
they they
Drum roll.
pay
Look, drum roll. Where's the drum on here? There's a drum in here.
they pay $200 a yard, and with that
Wow.
machine, I can do 5 yards a day.
Make 1,000 a day. Hmm
But you're under
And
contract with them, you can't deal with nobody else.
but you still gonna have to do the weed eating because that lawnmower's not gonna weed eat.
Oh, baby, you don't know. They got a new thing now. You sit on that and push the button, it does the edging.
It don't do that.
Wow, what an
It's,
And
odd.
the company's
look,
called
y'all,
Pico.
Luther going AI.
Yeah, that's it. I had a, I bought a, what do you call this thing from AT&T,
Mm,
and they sent their tech out here. He told me he couldn't do nothing, so I called the Geeks card. They told me I had to pay $370, and they'd get somebody out here in 10 days. Laid
mm.
across the street said, "My grandbaby, he played with some computers. Let me call him." That little sucker came over here,
uh,
hooked everything up. I'm in the back in the back room.
uh,
I heard the TV. Come on, I ran up there and looked. Oh, that's all he needed. I said, well, I gave him $40. Mama said, no, no, that's too much. I said, look, $40 from what they were gonna charge me,
yeah,
I got
yeah.
a hell of a saving.
That's right. And these
So he's
kids do
supposed to come
know.
back Sunday
Yeah,
and hook
that's
these other
amazing.
TVs up.
Yeah, they sure do know.
And he in middle school.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. They
Wow.
learn early. They
I
learn
know he
early.
loved that $40.
And you know what? He
Well,
got a
he gonna get 60. I'm giving him 60 and all.
Wow.
well. You know what? He got a future ahead of him because that's all he got to
Just
know. If you know
encouraging him.
tech, you ain't gonna never be broke.
Nope.
Nah.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Well, all right then, y'all. This has been a great show. I hate that a lot of people. I'm gonna have to. What I'm gonna do
Oh, I will
is
share.
I'm gonna after we finish broadcasting tonight, tomorrow, all through the day, and Sunday all through the day, I'm gonna share the link to this live show.
Okay.
And Luther, I'm gonna send it to you so
Okay.
you can share it around too, and have they can always watch the replay.
Yeah.
Cause they gonna enjoy this. They gonna
Yeah.
enjoy this show. They
Cause
found
when
out
we
a
put
lot of
that
information. Cause Luther know everything.
when we
Yeah.
put that tour up, that's gonna shock a lot of people.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I tell you, you'll probably have people signing up in the comment column on that, wanting
Uh-huh.
to go.
Yeah.
So I let me ask you this, and I know you know I gotta mess with you. You still gonna have your fundraiser for Kamala?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess. See,
okay.
James and them doing one this week. James Alexander and the Barcades,
Mhm,
they doing one at the Southbrook Mall.
mhm,
I got Shirley Brown gonna perform in somebody's backyard.
mhm.
And the money we raise, that's going towards it.
Okay. So the
Yeah.
Barcade is having theirs where?
At the Southbrook Mall
Oh, Southbrook
tomorrow,
Mall tomorrow.
Willie Clayton, a whole bunch of artists.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they got food trucks. You can't bring no grill,
Mhm.
and they're raising money for that.
So you can't bring no grill home.
Hmm.
Okay. And you know us, don't you? You
Yep,
know, you know
we're
how
gonna
we are.
slip it in there some kind of way.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
But that Southbrook Mall is gonna be packed, and they're gonna have
Yeah. It
people
will.
running up there. The thing I hate about it, these fools that want to get out here and do donuts.
Mhm.
Wherever there's a crowd of people, they want
Mhm.
to act the fool.
Are you going?
No, because of that.
No, you'll be at
Because
church. You'll be at
yeah,
church
I'm going to
tomorrow.
church. I watch
Yeah.
church on
Do
TV
you
every.
go to the 7 Day Adventist over there in Mallory?
Yeah, Longview.
Longview. Yeah, I know where
Hmm.
that is. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and their picnic is next Sunday, the 13th, at Fuller Park. All the churches.
Oh, your 7 Day Adventist churches.
Hmm.
Yeah. You know, I want to
And then
talk to you about your faith sometime.
okay.
Because to me, it always made sense that the seventh day was on a Saturday because it is
Hmm.
on the calendar. It's you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Sunday is the first day. Saturday has always been the seventh day.
but Constantinople changed that. Constantine, he converted that to Sunday.
Constantine, yeah, from Roman time. The Romans, the Romans did that,
Hmm.
and but Constantine was French, and that was the really thing, the thing that I never could catch. Why these Frenchmen back in those days had so much influence over everything, and I guess it's because the Romans would always visit in the other country because they pretty much dominated every other country. You know, they ruled in those countries,
Hmm.
and yeah, I love
But we got
history.
another country that's going to come to power before the end of the 300 year, and they're going to create a problem. It's
Who was
Germany.
that? Germany. Did you say Germany?
Germany.
Did you know I took 3 years of German in college?
Well, you gonna get ready to use it.
Guten Morgen, Herr Luther. Whoa, now that is a surprise.
Yep.
Well, I can see my sidekick, the hybrid of South, and then uh, co-hosts of the Moses. They tired.
They relaxing.
I'm gonna
They
go
ready.
watch a movie.
They ready to go.
Yeah.
I can see it on their faces. Well, Luther, I sure am glad you clicked that link and come on in the show because you're the best thing that happened to me today because I had to work and I work from home, and wow, and we were on this particular item today that just had everybody just brains just turning to butter. And
Hmm.
I was just so drained that I really didn't even feel like doing the show, but you have really cheered me up. Thank you
Yeah,
so
you're
much.
a powerful information person.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Let me give you one last go. You
Okay.
see where the girl said that she slept with Garth Brooks, Sam Moore in a hotel for 2 days?
No. Tim,
She's
did you
suing
see
him for
that?
$3 million.
She sued him.
She's suing him for $3 million. His makeup lady.
Why is she suing him if she
She
slept with
said she
him?
had to sleep with him, and then she had to sleep with his wife, Earwood. What is her name? Yearwood.
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Well, she slept with both of them.
Well, why is she suing him then? She got in the bed.
She did it willingly, right?
Yeah, but she did it because she said she needed the money. So now
Ah.
that everybody else is getting money, she decided to do a book.
Oh, really?
And she told him if she do the book and give her the 3 million, she won't publish. But the publishing company, they want to give her 15. So now where you think she's going?
15 for the book.
Yeah, nobody drug her into the bed.
God Brooks, the country singer.
Yep. Like
Wow.
you said, got friend in low places.
He does now.
Why do these people keep getting themselves in a world of trouble?
I did a video with Garth Brooks.
You
Did
did?
you?
Yeah, Friends in Low Places song. And I was in a bar and I sat between two scuba divers.
Hmm.
And at the end, I was the only one left in the video and I was sweeping up peanut shells on the barroom floor. Anyway, I made $100.
So you need to go back and sue him and get more money, huh?
Oh, no, I'm not going to do that. He decided not to show the video.
Ah,
It
okay.
was, that was disappointing.
Well, he's
Ah.
upset now. He's really upset.
I guess so.
Well, he's
Yeah.
got enough to pay us 16 million, so I guess he have to pay a million more than the book
He
man.
said she been trying to get him all this week about she was gonna threaten him, and she told him Monday she going to the public with it.
Oh, really?
And Sony has
I hope
offered
she
her
don't get a
15.
penny.
Hmm?
I hope she don't get one penny.
I've been
Well,
calling all the ones I had in the past and trying to find out did I do anything wrong?
uh-oh, you been called about.
All right. Y'all
All
take it
right.
easy.
That we got
All
nah,
right.
nah, you gonna stay to closing now. We're getting ready to go.
Okay.
All right, so look, everybody, thanks so much for tuning in. We appreciate Mr. Luther coming in. Y'all watch this on replay, because y'all gonna have a ball, all right? So here we go. Everybody just say good night. Now we can go.
Good
Everybody
Good
say good
night.
night.
night. Good night, everybody.
Good
We'll
Good
night,
see you
sweet
later.
night.
dreams.
Thanks so much, and we're gonna get this video. Click for watching. Goodbye.
Bye
All
bye.
right.
There's outro. Where is it? Night, everybody. I'm still looking for the outro. It's in here somewhere.
Sweet dreams.
Okay, there we go.